Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Benny, a true nerd, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, where we begin today with an episode of everyone's favourite show. Let's talk about the things that John got wrong. I like episodes of things that John got wrong, because this is all a learning exercise. We're learning here, ladies and gentlemen, so let's learn some stuff. In particular, I've been having a big thing, I've been trying to correct this a little bit, but I didn't kind of formally say it. I have been seeing this in the comments, but I may as well formally acknowledge, yeah, some of my tactics earlier have been kind of not really playing to the strength of the Skaven, which is I shouldn't really be relying on my front line, and I was using clan rats for way too long. So we've kind of tried to be fixing that over the last few episodes. You probably already noticed that we're bringing in bigger, more important stuff. Like, you know, I should be paying attention to what the game says. Like, the clan rats are expendable meat shields. The expensive stuff in the Skaven armies are the skirmishers, the ranged troops, all that stuff around the side. So we've kind of been trying to fix that. We've been getting more ogres involved in the armies. We have got these lads coming in, some really nice, expensive missile troops who can get around the side and pelt while the front line just holds them into position. See, I've been trying to kind of go a bit of a halfway house, because Skrulk in particular, just because they're so cheap in his army, the Plague Monks make decent light frontline infantry. They've not got much in the way of defense, sure, but they've got plenty of health, and their weapon strength's okay, and bonus damage versus infantry. I think they do a competent enough job when they're in the front line. But yeah, the Skaven Slave Slingers, I still think they're incredibly cost efficient, but it's time to move over something with a bit more power. And these guys don't just necessarily stand at the front, they want to basically kind of, you know, retreat and then get around the side of the line and pelt the enemy while they're at... Okay, just imagine, like, I've got a line here, and they've got a line here, the enemy, and they basically get pinned by my guys here, then my gutter runners just run around the back and then just start pelting them in the back with all the slings. That's what we should be doing, together with the ogres. The ogres, I think, have been working well, because I've kind of been trying to do classic Total War hammer and anvil stuff. Pin and then cavalry in the back, but using the rat ogres. That's worked okay, but I think we need to come up with better stuff. And the big thing that I got wrong is I should have built the construction cavern way sooner. Because construction cavern gives you two important things. One, it gives you the artillery, and the plague claw catapult is ludicrously good. Kind of like the eagle claw launcher thing the high elves get. That's ludicrously good as well. That's just an amazing anti-infantry weapon. And if I'd actually got that, I would have been able to be, yeah, getting the storm vermin sword and shield out onto the field earlier. Now, they're not perfect either, but armor of 90, weapon strength 34, they would actually have been able to make a decent front line this entire time. They're a bit on the expensive side, but an actual proper front line of sword and shield storm vermin, supported by rat ogres, and with some catapults in the back, that would have probably worked an awful lot better. So we should probably start going over to that as soon as possible, and that's kind of what I see this guy as doing. Also, kind of noticed that, yeah, we're not really prioritising the right things. We need to prioritise the warp stone, which is why I want Chamber of Visions. But I also noticed up here somewhere, there we go, this city right here appears to be sitting on a giant thing of warp stone. Now, if I could be holding 3 ritual sites, then presumably I'd be miles ahead of everyone. I think I already am, actually. I think I'm currently winning. It's kind of hard to see, to be perfectly honest, but I think that bar is more filled up than those guys. So I think I'm going to get to Ritual 2 first, which is excellent. That's with just a bunch of cities and 1 ritual site. If I basically smash and grab 2 ritual sites right now, we're in good shape. Also, this bit of the continent, assuming, like, you know, we kind of stop going north somewhere and take somewhere around here, we move out of, hang on, let me just zoom in out and I'll show you. Hang on, climate suitability. Yeah, around here, we start moving out of green. Actually, there's quite a bit of green. But at some point, we'll probably just, like, draw a line and just say, hey, this round here is going to be a choke point, and we're just going to basically say that's the end of this empire, where me and Clan Skier and the vampire counts are just going to own this bit of the continent, and we'll kick out everyone else. As soon as we've dealt with the lizards, then broadly, it's just some cleanup duty around here. We're just mopping up. So, at that point, I probably want to start looking overseas, in particular over here, because this area over here, hang on, zoom out, yeah, that's all green and friendly for rats, so I probably ought to actually send just an agent over here just to start seeing what the lay of the land is, because there might be some easy things to get hold of, and in particular, if I want to keep expanding, sooner or later I'll ideally want more settlements with pastures. I can't find any more settlements with pastures over here, so I need to find some settlements with pastures over here. I think there might be some down here, because I think Kropgar, he starts over here, and he starts close by to some pastures. So I might send an agent around here, see if I can find something that I can actually go and take out. And as for, yes, these guys, hang on, no, you're fine. As for these guys, yeah, these guys are probably going to be the first victim of my new proper army that's going to be trained up with Arkling, because Arkling needs some changes made. We're just going to get rid of a fair bit of his army, because it's done all right, but it needs to be changed up. So we're basically going to scrap large parts of his army and use the new technology to come up with a much better army. Advanced long-range stuff in terms of heavy-hitting, expensive skirmishers to hit the enemy in the back, and an actual solid front line. I think that sounds much, much flipping better to me. In the meantime, however, yeah, not much we can do to stop the rebellious Pustin just flipping rampaging, unfortunately. And is he actually... He's actually flipping taken all the gear with him. What a flipping git. I've lost the Sword of the Anti-Heroes to him. I should have taken the equipment off him because he's got the best stuff with him. Right, we're still training an army here, so you're not ready to go. Marks of the Old Ones will hopefully just have to defend itself, as well this place. Okay, these places have both actually got, yeah, alarmed tunnels. And this one will momentarily, and this has got walls. So they should all be able to defend themselves against Pustin, as will Oixel. Right now, I'd say the Empire's pretty safe. That means we now need to move you over to here. We can't put you into... No, can't put you into raiding. I don't want Skrolk to actually take out Itza. I think that's too dangerous right now. I'm going to need my new model army that I'm going to start training soon to do that with all the new technology that's going to start coming out of Oixel that's going to completely revolutionise the way that I actually field armies. He just wants to basically pull this army out of the city. Because if he pulls this army out of the city, then that army will be weakened, and then I'll be more confident that Exotl and the mortuaries down here are both safe. I don't want to take Itza right now. I want this guy to, in a hurry, get round here and smash into the Chamber of Visions, which should be nice and flipping simple. Yeah, there's barely anything here. I just need to rush over there, get that, and hopefully beat these guys to it. Because, actually, I think I could... Oh, that's Teclis. Oh, he's back already? Oh, that's a bit fast. I feel like he shouldn't be back this soon. I feel like he should be out of the game for like 5 turns or whatever. But screw it, apparently he's back already. But he hasn't got a great army so far. Not a great army at all. That's a Great Eagles, right? Yeah. Great Eagles aren't that great. They're pretty flimsy. They'll fall out of the sky. That Eagle Claw bolt throw is amazing, and I'm terrified of it. But, like I did with the Hellfire Cannon, a Menace below behind should be able to handle that. Right. Yeah, just leave you here. We'll put you into raiding stance next turn to draw these guys out. You just have to defend yourself. Sorry, you're still training. And Arkling, you're just here repairing yourself. And we need to completely redo your army pretty soon as this guy's done with his army. Right, lovely. Everything's under control. Well, it's not, but, you know, we live in hope. Right, no movement from anyone so far. In particular, no movement from the Lawmasters. That's interesting. Itza is... Ooh. Hello. Are you going to want peace? Because if you want peace... Ah. Okay. I'm willing to take peace with these guys. If these guys are willing to offer peace, then that means, presumably, they won't attack me within the period where it would be rude to attack me. You know, I'm willing to just take that rather than kind of faff for more money, because getting them out of the way and just having them be temporarily neutralised, that works fine for me. Yeah, I'm willing to accept that, fine. Now, as a result, yeah, their agent is now naffing off to the north, over towards Clan Skier, not me. That's absolutely fine. And yeah, those New World colonists, we need to deal with them at some point. They're expanding south into Clan Skier territory. And there's one big old army heading south over here as well. That's going to... Ooh! Potentially going straight over there. Right, what can you do? Did you just take over that place, or... I haven't seen a world event there. No, you've... Ah! Yes, you have. I feel like that should have been a world event, but whatever. Right, so he's just moved in there and taken over that. So now we've got dangerous stuff close by, and logically, he might at some point want to head over to flipping Star Island. So I need to be careful of that. Ooh! Wait, hang on. No, you already had that. Sorry, it was Axotl you were going over to. Right, those blue lizards need to be taken care of at some point. And unfortunately, the army that was going to be flipping doing that was supposed to be Pustin. So never mind, I guess we'll just build a better army. And yeah, these New World colonies, I'm not sure exactly where their strength's coming from, but they've got some big, nasty armies floating around here. Need to be careful of them, though hopefully, yeah, they'll actually kind of use up some of their strength taking on some orcs around in that part of the world. Lovely. Vampires remain screwed, but did you just win? Okay, you've managed to take that back, I think. Lovely. So, vampire cats... Oh no, sorry, you raised it. Blimey. Apparently, if you can't have it, no one can. The Blood Swamps has been raised by a vampire force. And Pustin is, yeah, unsurprisingly, going along round here. And I've got... Did I get the extra troops there? I feel like, no, I feel like I didn't. Because I distinctly feel like, unfortunately, yeah, I think buildings haven't finished off yet. Okay, so Pustin's probably about to raid this base. We'll give it a go. He's got... Okay, does he actually have any... Oh. Oh, yeah, he's got my really good Night Runners. Oh, dear. Yeah, we're completely flipping screwed. But I'll give it a go, because a Warlock Engineer might just be able to drop some lightning and weaken them for next time, at least. Also, one of the ogres is really weak. Maybe I could eliminate that so that's not around anymore. But I think Pustin himself could basically just walk through most of this. Yeah, unfortunately, I was kind of hoping the moment my turn ended, my building would be complete, but that's definitely not happened. Instead, I needed to wait for next time for the building to be complete, or rather the beginning of the next turn. So unfortunately, yeah, Pustin got in first. Also, I want to address something that's actually been in the comments an awful lot, which people have been saying, hey, John, your Night Runners, why aren't you Vanguard deploying them, etc, etc, etc. The reason I haven't been is because I find it doesn't work very well. Because if I Vanguard deploy these guys right here, and keep them on skirmish mode, and also definitely gamble, by the way, because 6 is appalling. Come on, Reynald is with me at least a little bit there, lovely. Okay, fine, I can skirmish against these guys, but the problem is, like, if the enemy's got any traditional, like, missile fire whatsoever, then they've just got, yeah, slings. So these slings are just going to go over to these guys, and fine, these guys have got dodge, but I feel like they go down pretty quickly anyway, so, as people keep saying it, fine. I'll leave these guys up here, up front. They can just start pelting these Plague Monks, which will probably do a pretty good job. And these here Rat Ogres, they'll probably do a decent job too. So you just stay here, and then you pelt, and then you run away if they get too close. But the problem is, they are totally just going to get annihilated by traditional missile units. So, but you know what? It's fine, because absolutely all of this is just going to get completely annihilated. So it barely flipping matters. We can use this whole round here to avoid getting flanked, which is good at least. And yes, indeed, this guy does start with lightning. So, I can drop some lightning on them. I can use, yeah, because the corruption's so high, I can use a whole bunch of flipping menace blows, which will be fine. That will buy me some time. So you guys just stay right here. I'm going to head forward and support these guys. So these guys are going to start, yeah, just pelting in a second against these guys. And they'll do a good job. But even though these guys have got dodge, like, okay, the dodge doesn't seem to be doing that much, to be perfectly honest. I feel like they're losing health very, very quickly. Though I'll admit, they are doing a good job against these here Plague Monks, but these are expensive units, and they're losing health really, really flipping fast. So you just get over here, and in just a moment, we just need to, if we can, yep, drop some lightning over there, that'll do a good job. So just get back over here, keep going back, and if we can do, I'm just going to send this guy over here to actually see if we can just assassinate that one ogre. Let's get him out of the way. He's got basically no health left, down to 300. Yeah, just go and take him out. My lord's under attack from being pelted, unsurprisingly. Now we've got, okay, now I'm going to use a bit of backup to find myself a bit of time here. So that's all fine. Where'd he go? He's already back in. Oh, no, that's my Night Runners back up. You see, I feel like they didn't really pay for themselves there, to be perfectly honest. I really feel like they didn't. Now, you're pinned in place by all of this. So let's just get some lightning going on, and then probably don't actually be like on the lightning when it happens or anything. There we go. Now just get in there and smash them a bit, and hopefully we can do some damage to these lads at least. Then we've got, yep, some rallying warriors over there. That's a-okay. Now probably we want you to be, yeah, you're doing fine for the time being. You're healthy. 9 seconds till the next lightning strike, and just keep playing for time. 6 seconds till the next. Oh, you're getting pelted in the back, but you can take that pretty well. Oh, Pustin's coming in. Oh, don't the fact Pustin's coming in. Pustin can shove off. Right. No, don't let Pustin get up to the front line. Like, if there's any chance at all, Pustin needs to be... Actually, Pustin, we can't pelt Pustin. We can weaken him a bit. We can weaken him, and you guys can do that, and these guys will just keep him busy while I just basically drop lightning on everything. So just drop lightning on... Screw it, drop lightning on everything. Right, you guys get over here. These are just... Oh, those are just clan rats. I think he's just summoned them below as well. My clan rats should be able to handle that. You guys are backing off. Okay, hang on. Where are my Skaven slave slingers right now? You guys off skirmish mode. I need you now round here to be pelting into the side. Actually, I think you need to go around like this way and then like round the side. So Craven your warriors fleet. That's not too surprising. Ready for another lightning? No, not for 13 seconds. Okay, now you guys up here. Get up here and just pelt these guys as best you flipping can, alright? 5, 4, 3. Okay, good. This is all good. This is all working. And when I say this is all working, it's not, but screw it. Right. 4 more of these. We may as well use them as far as we can. This unit here is looking weak. Okay, yeah. Plague monks looking... Is it the plague monks? No, that's not the plague monks. Okay, what's that looking weak right there? Clan rats with shields. Okay. Actually, hang on. We've got... This is probably a better bet, to be perfectly honest. Let's just get some flipping you over there. And also drop some lightning on you. There we go. Screw it. Let's just get that all in production. That'll do a good job. I mean, they're not thrilled already, but... And then... Okay, we got something good going on. It'll stop them pelting me for the time being. You guys over here... Now I need you to just, yeah, pelt the rat ogres, do the best job you flipping can. You get over here. Those plague monks are almost gone. They're going to be running pretty soon. Sadly, Pustin's pretty screwed for the time being. So we've eliminated one group of plague monks. We've got these guys over here. These guys need to be, yeah, they're not on skirmish mode, so that's fine. Now they're just going to basically take down a whole bunch of stuff over here. These guys can do some decent work over here. You can just take out you. You've got, ah, dear. Right. Okay, it's not going great, but I tell you what, we've done better than we've got any right to with this crappy little unit just standing around here. These guys will do a good job just pelting down here, get these guys down. Those are plague monks. Yeah, focus all your fire on plague monks if you can. Let's just get them down. You go over here, drop a great big lightning bolt on these bastards, and in just 3 seconds we'll actually get some new clan rats coming in, which will be nice. Yep, and then we go, and now also clan rats, please. Thank you. And just get over here into the back of these clan rats and see if we can just cause them to break or lose a bit of health. These guys are going to cause a lot of damage. Yeah, luckily, Pustin's being kept busy by useless units for the time being, but not for much longer. You may as well go one-on-one against Pustin himself. Just, yeah, ride him down. And when I say ride him down, you can't. But, you know, give it a flipping go. You'll keep him busy, better than some other stuff where these guys are disintegrating, so they're pretty much gone at this point. You can just keep pelting down here. You're fleeing, unsurprisingly. We've got some guys over here, actually. You guys just, yeah, get over there, lovely. May as well just kind of have you guys moving in right now. Just draw up together. You guys get over here. Actually, you know what? Go get Pustin. The Night Runners will do a good job against Pustin, potentially. So let's just get on there. If he recovers, I think he's broken, not shattered. Yeah, he might recover yet. What have we actually got here? You get over here. You get round here. Pustin's running in, unfortunately. Okay, we've got... Okay, all of you. Everyone who's still, like, flipping left alive, just go and focus on Pustin. We might be able to do, like, something to him at least. These guys just running around here. Plague monks. Ah, plague monks are an excellent candidate for being just pelted like crazy. Pustin's down to, like, half health, and presumably he can't really recover. Where are you, by the way? You're just over here as well. Yeah, just finish off these plague monks. Just get them out of the way. These guys over here need to be kept busy. We've got, yeah, if we've got... Oh, darn it. I should have summoned the plague rats a moment sooner. You know what? I think we did all right. We did a good job weakening Pustin's army. I don't know whether he's going to move into that territory now or if he's planning to just kind of loot it. I'm not sure whether, like, rebel generals even do want to set up their own empires if they just want to go around trashing stuff. So, let's see what we've got there. Yep, close defeat. I know. What have you started to do? He's... Ooh! Has he just moved in? I think he might have just moved... Yep, he's decided to move in. Okay, that's absolutely fine. So, he's taken it and he's also stolen some money. That's a-okay. We'll go and get our revenge against him in a bit. In fact, I'm really tempted to divert Lord Skrolk over there right now, because Skrolk's army could totally handle these remnants immediately. But... no, I want this guy to get some experience. He's got now some good units going on here. Let's get him some more good stuff. Speaking of good units, how are we doing on the old... Okay, that's still 2 turns away for anything new. Also, we've got some new other rebel factions popping into existence. We've got the... Oh! Hello! Who are you exactly? Excuse me? Who are you and why are you in my territory? Where did you come from? You don't seem like a... Okay, you don't seem like you're an elf. So, where exactly did you just flipping come from? Hello? I'm not sure. I mean, logically, these guys are a rebel faction from... Okay, well, they're on the move. Yeah, they're a horde. Right. So maybe don't like disband your army just flipping yet, because apparently we've got flipping trouble. Where's he going, by the way? He needs to go to... Okay. In normal stance, he can't get to Southern Sentinels. That's fine. I've no idea where he's bloody going. So I may as well just basically rush him, because he's pretty on the slow side. That'll be fine. You'll get some loyalty for doing that. He can't... Yeah. This has got walls. This has got walls. He can't make it to here outside of March stance, and in March stance he can't attack it. So I may as well just march over to him, see if he's willing to fight, because we've totally got the strength to take him on. So I've no idea where the bloody hell you came from, but whatever. I'm glad we noticed you. One thing we did do well in that battle, though, is, yeah, we've completely eliminated the Rat Ogres. We managed to get rid of them. So right now, he's not got much. And he also doesn't have much ability to train anything. Fine. Let's get some new stuff in production there. All we really need is, yeah, him himself, something to take out him, and then we also need to take out just some infantry, but basically it's a large number of slingers. Okay, what's going to be competent at taking out slingers? Well, some plague monks wouldn't hurt. They'll be able to just take out the frontline infantry and also do a competent enough job against Pustin himself. Not great, but they'll flipping do. Also, hang on, someone actually flagged to me that's kind of interesting. So, let's just go to a random city here, just over here, and then recruit a hero. Yes! There's a weird bug in the game, which is I took like the, whatever it was called, Plague Lord or Plague Priest for Lord Scrope rank 1 that says, hey, you can recruit priests everywhere. Then I took the second rank and now it means I can't take priests anywhere, apart from the places they've got the building. So that's odd. Now we have got Skrick here. Logically, what I'd want to do now would be, yeah, basically have him join the army. Because as an assassin, he'll be able to do a decent enough job helping with killing off Pustin. So let's get him moving in this direction. Does he get to... maybe he can't recover unless he's in an army, because until he's in an army, he's not allowed to technically replenish. So that's fine. We'll get you all into production right now. And technically, I could speed this up by... No. I thought you could... Why can't I global? I thought, like, when you're in a city, you could... Yeah, I'm garrisoned. I'm garrisoned. Why are you saying I'm not garrisoned? He's... Oh. He's... Okay. I feel like I am garrisoned here. Are you saying, like, just outside a city or something? Hang on, I'm gonna move him out of a city. Then I'm gonna move him into a city. Are you now technically garrisoned? Okay, now he's technically garrisoned. That was just kind of weird. Right, so now I can, if I wanted to, globally recruit to speed this up a bit. Albeit, it is expensive. Actually, I've got an idea to speed things up here. What will work very well against, or at least as a cost-effective way of dealing with all the Night Slingers of Pustin, would be Skaven Slave Slingers. Now, I can just basically delete those guys later. They're cheap as chips, even in Global, and in Global, I can train them in one turn. So that's just an extra... Basically, I can just train, yeah, 7 units in a single turn. That's much, much nicer, yeah. Let's get that underway. Now, with that happening, I feel much more confident moving good old Scrolky away from Itza. Itza, we can just leave be for the time being. Because Teclis is clearly building a new army pretty quickly over here. Now, if I put myself into March stance, I can get over to here. Okay, I might want to do that because, presumably, this area, I can march straight through this. He can't. Yeah. Okay. March stance up to here. Staying inside friendly territory. Because with military access, yeah, I'll be able to walk straight past this. He'll have to fight his way through it if he wants to go that way. If he wants to get to the Chamber of Visions, he'll have to go... Hang on, just check your... Yeah, presumably you'll have to go down to here and around. So I can get to the Chamber of Visions way faster than he can. By the time he gets there, I'll already be nicely settled in and have some basic stuff going on in terms of defences. Because I've got a plan for how to grow that place. Also, speaking of which, apparently Alchemist Spark just keeps getting better and better. I'm not really sure why, but he just flipping is. And, oh yeah, missile damage up. Ultimately up 12%. I've gotta want to have that. I mean, what else can I have? Ooh. Hang the flip on. Is that just for him, or is that just for... I think that's just for him, unfortunately. Yeah, that's just for him. I was hoping that was for everyone. But ammunition plus 8%? Yeah, okay, I'll take that. And perfect world, I'll be able to get this bloody hero out of the way, because this hero and me keep trying to assassinate each other. So 40% chance. And, ooh, critical success. I don't know what that means, because success was he was dead. What's critical success mean? Okay. Exactly the same, I suppose. But screw it, you've just leveled up. And level 10, I think, is a good level. Nice, well done. Now, do I want to assault the garrison or no? I want to assault units. Max out specialist, max out assault units. we've got a decent chance there that we'll be able to do some good damage to Teclis when he comes around like an idiot to try and relieve the Chamber of Visions. Good. Well done, Vomek. So, Lothern, Lawmaster's... Lawmaster's actually on the move. That's one of their agents just passing through. Still no sign of any movement towards the Golden Colossus. If we're very lucky, Teclis might head south to re-establish it. That's a waste of an awful lot of money over there. Anything else? No. No real movement at all. Itza. I'm not expecting to see... Oh, good. Excellent. His army's moving north out of the way. And hopefully, it'll just take Quetzal and stay up there. That would work for me. Then it's not threatening my guys. There's just a massive cluster flip going on up north. And sooner or later I need to wade into that. Because, yeah, I need to go and take the flipping ritual stone deposit over there. Now, as for you guys, yeah, there's now some great big swirly lizard armies floating around. That's been burnt down and is currently occupied. The Awakening is... Is the Awakening now literally the only vampire clan territory left? I think it might be. They were doing alright for a bit. Not so much anymore. Right. So, you've taken that. You've also got some territories up north that Clanskir are clearing out. If we could just take out that one big army of the swirly lizards, we'd be in good shape. And yes, you have indeed colonised that, and now you're running south. You actually... Oh. Are you planning to attack my other allies? Because if so, I'm totally siding with you. I'd just like to know about it in advance, please. And those New World colonies keep just bumbling around. They've got some big armies, and they're doing a good job chasing out some orcs there. In fact, actually, yeah, they've chased out 2 armies in a row. Very, very good indeed. Though I think both of them fled rather than actually fight, because there was no fireworks, just no actual battle took place. And are you going to... Oh, no. He's just going to run straight through me instead. For obvious reasons. And now he's raiding. Well, we'll sort him out in a minute. And strength in numbers. +5 for clan rats. The moment I've basically retired the bastards. That's fine. Over to technology. We've got more stuff over there. Let's just move into take everything and get into, yeah, the more advanced stuff over here. Yeah, take everything. Let's just move on a bit. And yeah, Teclis just keeps training and training and training. But now I think we know what we need to do. Bypass this town. Get straight over here. So thanks to the military alliance, straight through here. And now as we see what's going on in this part of the world, the Chamber of Visions looks... Yep, I'm not sure there's anything they can do here. They've got no lords or anything floating around in this part of the world. I'm just going to walk in and take it. Nice. Now, Axotl is currently under siege. Axotl is presumably not particularly well guarded. It is a proper capital. I would totally come and help you. I genuinely would, but I just can't right now because my army's kind of busy training to take out this bastard. And he's training... Ooh, he's training something. I swear he's got more units than he did. He's managed to get... Oh, he's also got flipping... Bastard guy. Right, he's also got the garrison set up. He's repaired all of this. And he's got... Wait. How exactly is he training anything right now? He's not got any flipping production facilities. Right, don't worry about that. Instead, you just keep on recruiting. And Plague Monks will do for another 4 units. But... Next turn, a whole bunch of buildings will finish off, then we can finish off this army with something a lot more sexy and exciting. Speaking of which, you, my good man, who have got a decent but not spectacular little army here, you need to get over here and attack these guys, and if you're lucky, get an ambush in too. And this is... Look, they're rebels in my territory. I don't feel like this is a major act of war, quite frankly. Lovely. My allies also decided to join in. And the game's actually saying these guys have got the advantage. Well, screw that. I don't believe it for 1 second. So we've got this guy, just level 1. He's brought some battle pilgrims with him, who are just not particularly well guarded. He's got these guys who have got literally no armour on them whatsoever. Then he's got a whole bunch of shock cavalry. That is better guarded, and some more shock cavalry as well. Fine. So it's a mortar, together with... Actually, you know what? That mortar will go down very, very nicely to menace below. Yes, indeed. Then we just need to go in and clear out the rest of it. Now, admittedly, I've not got any anti-large whatsoever, so the cavalry will be a problem. But cavalry, for the most part, like, it's only 45. We can just basically pin it and surround it. Should be fine. And aside from that, their little cannon, he's got basically 0 actual ranged fire. So that should be fine too. Now, what do we want to do here? And also, just quickly check on this. What's the range on your cannon? There it is. It is, yeah, pretty much right up to where I am, in fact. Fine. So, he'll probably advance until that cannon's in range. That means I want to fall right back to the rear, because if he does advance, the cannon will advance more slowly. Also, that's a very pretty sky. I like that sky over there. That's very, very nice indeed. Don't try and take that hill, because then we'd be running forward. Instead, just basically take the flat over here. That'll be fine. Although, actually, these gutter runners, I'd say for once, will actually do an excellent job just being set up here. Yep. Fire while moving and the snare net and all the rest of it. They will actually do a good job here. Because, yeah, these guys have got literally no actual indirect fire apart from that mortar. Which I can't imagine is, you know, specially designed to take out little skirmishers and whatever. And if it's actually... no, screw it. Let's just have these guys be over here. Oh, but they've got cavalry. Right, okay. So these guys aren't going to do a good job because of cavalry. Fine. And they have... Actually, they've got a stalk. Okay. Let's just move you way over here. For the time being. Logically, you are... Yeah, you're hidden right now. So just have them go over there. Let the cavalry go forward. And when the time is right, I'll move these guys in to assassinate... Yeah, the Lord himself. If the Lord is he on a horse or is he on foot? He's on foot. So potentially, yeah, these guys can take out the mortar and do a really good job just harassing the Lord for a bit too. Nice. Right, let's just see how all this goes in that case. So, start the battle. They will presumably start moving forward because they're going to want their warp thing to actually do something. Interestingly, no, even though they're the ones who have actually got the range, they're not trying to get into range. Now, I've also picked up a new ability. The Warp Bomb. Type Explosion. Target Ally. Cannot target if the unit is a Lord or a hero. Hit points greater than 50%. Right, so, I can basically just make my units explode. Well, that's quite interesting. Yeah, I think that's because I built the defensive building at a local major city, so I get that ability. Right, we'll give that a go at some point. Now, by any chance, I'm just going to give this a go to see if it flipping works. If I just basically spawn these literally on top of you, yeah, we'll just basically see if we can just basically knacker you a bit. That was the wrong thing to target. Right. Over here, please. Over. If we're very lucky, then no, that's not worked so hard. You guys just get over here. Take out. Never mind. There was slightly too many people around here. We've done a bit of damage to it, mate. We've done a surprisingly large amount of damage. That's fine. We got flipping 3 more of those yet. I was going for the wrong unit, however. And yet, actually, they have done a vaguely competent job. The mortar is down to like half strength already. Just basically dumping, some basic clan rats right into the flipping middle of their armies. Done a pretty good job. In fact, they're flipping wavering. Why are you wavering? I've no idea why you're wavering. You're just scared by the fact there's still some rats around. In fact, yeah, they're gone. That actually just worked. In fact, they're shattered. That's it. I've just taken out their artillery by dumping that on top of them. Because technically, even though these guys don't even exist anymore and they're just ceasing to exist, they're still casting a morale debuff on the units around them, which is kind of hilarious. Right, good. Well, that's worked surprisingly well. With that done, we may as well start moving forward then. Right, let's just have the army move up, see if we get any response when we start moving. Because if we can take the high ground, screw it. At this point, they've lost their only flipping indirect fire. And they're shattered. They're not broken, they're shattered. They're not coming back. And if we can pull them in this direction, that might give these lads a good opportunity to get around the back of the Lord if the cavalry decides to charge. Which it probably will, because it'll be baited towards the Skaven slave slingers. Like, Total War AI generally takes one look at skirmishers up front and says, yep, I'll be tossing my cavalry in that direction then. Oh, we've got movement. We definitely have movement going on here. Yep, they're coming in this direction, and it is... you charging or just slightly repositioning? Okay, unit's been wiped out. That'll be the last of the disintegrating clan rats. They're just hanging out over here. Right now, the angle's not really right, to be honest. We need to be, like, facing a little bit more in the other direction. They're actually, no, they're moving into a better position for me to shoot them. Thanks, guys. That's bloody generous of you. Right, at this point, I think we're actually in range to be hitting these. Oh, you did not want these guys to be up front. Oh, you most certainly did not. Also, apparently we're not quite in range. Okay, oh no, yes we are. Right, and these guys are going to start taking damage very, very quickly indeed, because they have literally 0 armor. It's the old religious zealots from Medieval 2. They've reappeared. Well done. Welcome back, guys. Right, we need to reposition to be a little bit closer to these lads here, so just forward a little bit there. Right, horses are on the move around here. Momentarily, these guys are going to do a lot better. You guys with the shields, I want you at the side because the cavalry is blatantly moving into a flanking position. You guys are... you guys are intelligently running away from cavalry. Fair of flipping enough. You guys need to do the same, please. In fact, actually, if the cavalry is now on the move, they actually want to fight. They actually want to fight. That's A-OK. All of you lads around here, get up onto the high ground. Skirmish mode off, please. And just be ready to start flanking around the outside as soon as you can. Thank you very much indeed. So, Knights of the Blazing Sun over here. Shock cavalry, already tired because they were raiding, which is good. These guys are... you guys seen? No, you guys haven't been seen. Just move back. I don't want you accidentally being spotted around here. Those guys are just going to charge into here. My lord is technically under attack, but that's A-OK. And now, just to basically surround these guys. Yep, surround you and just get these guys. Yeah, you know what? Keep these guys busy. Why the flip not, eh? Right, all of you guys back over here. You may as well actually drop yourselves some warp lightning onto these guys while they're busy. We've also got... Death Frenzy. Death Frenzy's fun. So we may as well have... they're already backing off, in fact. Okay. What else have we got here? We got Scorch. Scorch is fun. Scorch will do some good work to these units around about here-ish. Yeah, nice Scorch for you. That's lovely. And you can also drop Warp Lightning on them, because screw it, there's not enough magic being dropped on these guys yet. So now we have got magic and lightning and pelting, and they're not gonna like that. Right, you two, get over here. Get over here. My lords can assassinate these guys. You guys are just looping around the outside. You just start getting around the rear. All of the horses are just going around the back, and I don't like it one little bit, but I've got these guys guarding the flank. I think they're trying to get over onto these guys, aren't they? Hopefully that's probably what they're thinking. Yes. Right. So these guys are just fighting over here. You guys probably just want to head over here. Ogres want to be moving forward into position to just smash into these guys. The Plagued Monks will do an okay job in a one-on-one fight, I'd say. In comes some cavalry, but I'm concerned. Right, let's just chase this guy off. You guys just doing an excellent job. Yeah, I think they just basically want to slam into the slingers. Quite frankly, if they do, they're welcome to try. These guys have got the shields. They'll hold up competently, at least. These guys are just going to get over here. Slam into these guys if you'd be so kind. Ignore those. Oh, you're already slamming into those guys. Fine. We'll get over there. Go on. Everyone just pile in here. There's not much left over in this direction. You guys get up the back here. We've got ourselves... no, don't expose yourselves. Oh, okay, you've already been exposed then. Gotcha. You guys are doing a bad job over there, Lord. Okay, this over here is going fine. Let's just quickly provide these guys with some backup. And these guys are... let's make these guys explode. Just, can we make you explode? Yeah, there we go. So now... what did that actually do? That eliminated you, but it didn't feel like it actually did anything. I feel like that was not a useful use of... actually, I guess if we made, like, slaves explode, that might have been better. We can make some slaves explode if need be. Why don't you guys focus some firepower down over there? And you guys probably want to head over here and just start doing some better work over there. Luckily, the gutter runners up there are doing some excellent work. These guys are in trouble. Why aren't you taking out... bloody hell. Right, okay. Who's still got some lightning to toss in? Because I see there's still some bad stuff going on here. You know what? Screw it. Let's just put a nice... double lightning on these lads. That'll do a good job. One more lightning, please. There we go. That's got you completely scared off, and he is in fact shattered. Nice. Right, that should be the job done. In fact, what's actually left? Because everything looks shattered to me. What's not actually shattered at this exact moment in time? What needs to actually... hello? Guys, why haven't we won? Is it this thing over here? No, that's mine. So... feel like we should have won, really. There we go. Right, not sure what the delay was there. Lovely. So, that'll get us some nice food and money there. That is, yep, 7 food. I could... okay, money. I could just get some... do I just want the food? Do I want the leadership? You know, I'd rather actually take the money on this occasion. These guys will heal up really quickly. We're in friendly territory. I'll just break down the really damaged one. I assume that's the guy I used the warp bomb on. That felt like that was not worth it. Though, yeah, if I was just keeping slaves in the army purely to explode, might be worth it. Yeah, let's just sell these guys off for an extra grand. That'll be fine. So he's now over here, and now presumably I now need to fight him again, otherwise he'll just keep being bloody annoying. In fact, actually now he's got basically nothing left but a big pile of infantry. Well, that's irritating. Got myself a scrying stone. Damage resistance, leadership up. That's pretty darn good. I like that. And I've also picked up... 500 enemies killed in battle. That was a little mission there. So that's just warpstone and treasury. We're definitely doing okay on that front. And now we've got... Okay. We have actually got ourselves a brand new thing going on here. So, quest issued. Win the following battle with Lord Skrok's army. The Rod of Corruption. Presumably a special army I'm going to get just for this quest mission. Okay. What have we actually got here? Lord Skrok has discovered what the lizard men hide and the thing that he seeks, the power to befoul metal and restore the Rod of Corruption. To the north of Lustria lies the island of the Crimson Skull. It is the skull that Skrok seeks. It is made with a unique mineral that can be powdered into a red oxidizing material that eats iron and steel. Once spread upon the Rod of Corruption, Skrok's weapon will be powerful once again. First, you must deal with the Council while the Great Vortex remains unstable, but that is what this Lickspittle Scribe is for. Let the Council be distracted by this scheme, so that Skrok can plan his ascension to the Arch Plague Lord without interference. Okay, so... Does Skrok want to go and do that right now? That's a Slan Mage Priest. These are just Saurus Warriors. Nothing too major there. Temple Guards are dangerous, unquestionably. Ancient Stegodon is really dangerous. Right, and Croxigors are bad as well. Fine, but your character isn't... okay, fine. So, Skrok can teleport over to that battle whenever he wants to, but he can't do it right now because technically he's in the wrong stance. Fine. So, I'm guessing he doesn't, like, go over with his current army. He goes with whatever the Rod of Corruption army is. It says win the following battle... Oh, no. Win the battle with his army, presumably his current army, therefore, in order to get the Rod of Corruption. Okay, well, let's not do that just yet. I've got more important things to do for the time being. And after we're done... Actually, Skrok's not got a bad army here. He's got an alright army. But to be perfectly honest, he's a bit busy. He's busy right now, so we'll maybe do that another time. I want to get that flipping Warpstone, and then the Lawmaster's going to try and flipping kill me. Right, after this guy again, let's finish him off. I don't want him causing trouble, please. In fact, actually, you know what? He's already weak enough at this point. I'm just going to auto-resolve that. And in fact, that finishes him off for good. Marvellous. Can I sell him for even more money? Yes, yes I can. Alright, fine. I'll just sell him off in that case. Lovely. And the faction has been destroyed. I don't know where the bloody hell it came from, but it's dead now. Right, let's just get this place into Zlansak just to make sure it heals up nice and quickly, because we might want to keep some parts of it before we completely rebuild it. And Alchemist Spark, understandably, is also levelling up from all the good work he's doing. Very, very nice indeed. I am tempted to... Actually, you know what? Increase mobility. Increased mobility is really nice, just moving further and further and further. And Arkling, of course, gets to level up from all of this too. Right. Skaven Scorch does seem pretty good, I'll admit. And Warp Lightning does seem to do a pretty competent job, so let's just focus on that for the time being. Warp Lightning up, Death Frenzy up. Need to actually bother using that. Didn't bother using that last time. Probably use that. It's probably good. How's the food doing, by the way? 100% right now. Well, that's just flipping perfect, I'd say, because I've got something special planned. Another thing, though. Yeah, Tribute. I need to raid the Sentinels of Zeti within 3 turns, and then I get myself 20 Warpstone. I think I'm winning on Warpstone right now, and I'm about to start taking some more big deposits off it. I'm feeling good about the Warpstone levels. Now, united against us, Wait. Who the heck are you? I don't even know. Oh, okay, fine. So, yeah, Lothorn has brought one of their allies in to help out. Okay. I guess that's fine. I think they live over on the big island, so they're nowhere bloody near us, so whatever. And I think the elves know what we're up to. They're moving into position, but it's going to be too late by the time they get there. Speaking of which, Etzer is indeed now just moving in. They have won, but they decided to loot the place, not take it over, unless they've decided now, nope. No, they haven't. Good. That Etzer army is just busy up north. Are you trying to assassinate my guy? Because do not assassinate my guy. I had to do a bloody ritual for him. There's one badly damaged army, but yeah, the big army, the big blue swirly lizard army is the one I'm concerned about. Clan Skier, what they're about to do next might be interesting. Because, oh, did you just flipping burn that place down, then recolonize it? I think they must have done, because I swear I saw that place burnt to the ground, and now it's been recolonized. But alright, fine, whatever. Now, Clan Skier, are you about to declare war against one of my own allies here? Because if you are, that's fine. You're the more interesting guys. But it's a shame. I would have liked just some vampires chilling out on the vampire coast. And the answer is no. backing off, has decided not to attack my allies. Well, that's fine then. Instead, he's just got one guy running north, which works for me, because it means I can see what's bloody going up north. Hello over there. Are we at war with you right now? They want peace. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm willing to accept that. Why not, eh? And as for Pustin, nothing again. Apparently, Abskit was Abskit ever not loyal? He probably bloody wasn't, you know? Right, he's up to 6 now, because we've been recruiting, but, this is it. This is the turn. This is where things get super interesting. We finally got the construction cavern. Quite frankly, massively overdue. Warp lightning cannon. Oh, flipping yes, indeed. So that gets us the storm vermin with the halberd, but not with the sword and shield. That needs the warp forge. And the warp forge is also needed for the warp fire thrower, but I do now have, yeah, those guys I already had. That's absolutely fine. Right, well, we know what we're doing straight away. Obviously, we're just moving this up. Spending 7,500 on a warp forge immediately is totally the right thing to do. And if I want the Hell Pit abominations, I need to invest 13,500 in laboratory. Blimey, that's expensive, but might be fun to have. That thing has 9,000 hit points. And weapon strength 500. And causes terror. And it's also flipping armor piercing. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like that thing. That thing's good. But I think we now know what we need for the final few stages of this here army. Not too surprisingly, we're bringing in, a double Plague Claw catapult. 2 of them will do a beautiful job. And as I'm actually waiting 2 turns regardless, I may as well bring in, the Storm Vermin. Now, technically the weapon strength isn't that high. Against infantry, yeah, the basic Plague Monks would just be better anyway. So I kind of may as well just bring in more Plague Monks for a nice solid front line. I could probably do with more... Do I need more indirect fire? Or am I okay with... No, as a temporary solution, I'm just going to bring in more Skaven Slave Slingers. I know they're useless and they're garbage, but they're super cheap, and I'll break them down as soon as Pustin is taken care of. Okay, it's fine. Or I could just actually... You know what? I do want more advanced stuff anyway. And the Night Runner slings seem okay. Though actually the Gutter Runner slingers are pretty good. They're alright. They'll actually do a decent, competent job. They've got the Snare Net, the Stalk, the Vanguard deployment, the Dodge. Screw it. You know what? We've got the money right now. Let's just get them into production as well. So in 2 turns, we'll have the catapults on the way. Actually, no. We need to... Sorry. I need to leave a space. I need to leave a space in the army for the Assassin. Speaking of which, hello over there. You are going to, replenish the troops, get in that there army, and presumably you'll start replenishing. Yeah, you're going to start replenishing too. So in 2 turns, this army starts moving out. And then we can actually take on Pustin and get our bloody revenge. Where's he training these guys? Okay, he's training nothing but slaves. That's where he's getting them from. He's just basically padding his army with slaves. So these slaves are going to be taking on my giant pile of actual Plague Monks who are good against infantry. I think it's not going to go desperately well for him. But here's the big one. Right, flip in here. Move out. Oh, can you not make it? Oh, you can just make it. Yep. Move out. Chamber of Visions is going to belong to me with Skrulk's big-ass army here. And in we go. Lovely. And now, oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's see this new army actually have a run out. Ooh. This is good. This is very good. Right, flipping here. Oh, yes. I mean, they'll technically have archers, of course, and they'll try and hold the gaps here, but doesn't really matter. I'll have the high ground. I can just get up there and sling at them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is a good little area for this to happen. Also, I am aware, yes, I slightly misclicked while I was setting up. Unfortunately, I was trying to bring 4 units of Clan Rat spears with shields, so I had some anti-large, but I accidentally bought some Clan Rat shields. So, we've got a little bit of trash in there as well, unfortunately, but never mind. Now, 18 on the Winds of Magic. You know what that'll flipping do, because we'll be moving forward for a bit anyway. And yeah, my old classic spells here. Lovely. Let's just group everyone together, have them moving forward. Now, unsurprisingly, they've decided to draw up here. Where are the archers? The archers are, right at the back. Well, that's fine. We'll simply move these guys down over here. And then just move you to about here-ish. And that will probably be a good enough starting point. Then we should be able to start pelting whatever's at the front line. It's just some basic spearmen. Yeah, they've got something blocking each side. They've got some... that's the missile cavalry. That's not so much to be worried about, because in this particular situation, yeah, it's just got less DPS than standard archers, so not so bad on this occasion. And I'd say these guys, yeah, they've got the dodge. So they can probably close the distance with the archers and counterfire, and probably do a pretty competent job, all things considered. So everyone just keep on moving forward if you'd be so kind. And in a moment we've got... Actually, if you guys would like to start firing, screw it, why not? Let's just actually have these guys be nice and distracted. Because now, these guys are firing at these guys are chasing off these guys. And it gives my guys a nice opportunity to actually just get forward. And now, yep, lovely. Now everyone just basically start pelting everyone else. And all of you guys are off your skirmish mode just for the time being, please. Lovely. And now these guys are actually running directly into fire, which is absolutely flipping marvellous. So everyone just start taking out all these lads, and then these lads. And sure, we're being fired on, but yeah, with the dodge, we should hopefully... I mean, it says dodge. It says dodge, but it feels like they're, to me, actually taking quite a bit of damage already. So you guys have managed to take care of these guys. They're now fleeing. You may as well actually just get over it. Actually, no, screw it. Let's do it again. Same trick a second time. Just wait for those guys to pass. Boom. That's going to immediately chase you guys off. So now these guys are just going to get on here. They've got light armor, so they're actually willing to stand and fight a bit better. So now anyone who decides they want to head forward, actually keep him busy. We might just be able to take out their lord using this. Like, some people say, hey, you need to use the, you know, the Vanguard deployment to, like, keep people distracted. I quite like keeping people distracted just by using Menace Below, which gives you plenty of time to just start pelting everything. So these guys have given up too, which is marvellous, and now my slingers are doing a great job just basically tearing apart everything, including the flipping lord. So you may as well get over here and just chase off these here horses. They've abandoned this side already. Those horses are just shooting entirely disposable units. My main army has barely taken a scratch so far, which is great. These horses have come forward. They're going to collapse in flipping seconds, because, oh dear, I didn't even cast that. Probably should have done, you know. Right, is anything else going to try and come forward, by the way? If it is, I may as well just kind of get this ability going on. I think we've pretty much won, actually. The noble's going to try and come forward. The useless guys are just chasing off you and are actually doing a weirdly good job lowering their morale. And now we've got, oh dear. Yep, poison slings just nailing this noble. So he doesn't like that one little bit. He's fleeing, shoot him in the back. And we've won that battle basically without taking a scratch. And these guys are... These guys, I think, might actually be just about able to get on top of you. Sadly, we can't actually deal with you. Right, we'll need to go and take care of those horse archers. But, yeah, the gutter runner slingers should be able to... Oh, hello! Excuse me? No, 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 no. You don't get to flipping do that over there, you sneaky bastard. Is anyone else flipping recovered over here? Right, no. Yeah, it's a thing you need to get used to in Warhammer 2. A lot of units will recover, but then they'll break again, like, immediately afterwards, so that's fine. Are you guys all... just focus over here. Some stuff's coming back. Some stuff is coming back at this point. Just move forward. Actually, you know what? No. Just back into position, because I need you guys to take out the horses. I just need you to take out the horses, please. So everyone just focus over there for the time being. And are these guys under the effect of... give them Bless with Filth again, just in case. Let's just quickly disrupt these guys. Ooh. Apparently you're not in a good position in terms of angle or something. Now, you guys will now flee. You guys are at the point of fleeing. May as well just chase off these guys. They'll collapse in seconds. Job done. Nice! We barely took a flipping scratch there. Very, very good indeed. So, in we come. Probably get ourselves some food and money for that as well. But, this is where things get interesting. So, I'm taking this place, and I'm going to move it straight up to level 3. That's going to move us up to... yeah, that will move us up to this tier. That's fine. But there's a reason I want this place to be level 3 immediately. 1, level 3 gets me a better garrison immediately. Let's just loot and occupy as well. That's, ooh, yeah, 6% unit replenishment. We're getting back into full strength. And 2,000's welcome too. In we come. I've gained a talisman, fire resistance. Okay, that's good. Because, yeah, now I am, hang on, at, yeah, 73%. That's fine. So I still get +5 morale inside my own territory. This is now my territory. this army is now pretty much at full strength. This place is going to be immediately, hang on, garrison details. This place is, while it still needs to grow, going to have knight runners and slingers and an extra free warlock engineer as part of its garrison. And more importantly, because I suspect this is going to be a hard one to flipping hold and Techless is coming, we need to make this place defended. So back over here, this is... Why do I already have a level 2 Taskmaster's platform here? I don't know why that's here, but alright, fine, it's a freebie, I guess. In just 2 turns, I will have alarmed tunnels. And then 3 turns after that, actually, what else is... Oh, hang on, what's the unique building here? The unique building here is Untainted Up, and it's just producing... it's just producing a trade resource, fine. It doesn't actually help me in any particularly exciting way. But there's something else here. Ooh. Yes, of course, the Warpstone deposit. The whole reason you came here. Right, the Warpstone deposit, but also the Chamber of Visions. Okay. Lord Recruit rank +1. Ambush defense chance +5%. Hero action success chance +3% everywhere. Ooh, okay. Well, I think we need to basically get rid of all of this. All of this needs to go down. Because what we need is, we've got 3 slots. 3 slots here. So we need to have... I could do without the unique resource, to be honest. But the unique resource does produce Untainted. Untainted, yeah, but not that much Untainted. Only Untainted +2. Untainted +2 would be nice. But I need to have 2 slots free for everything else. Maybe I should just not tax this place. The tax doesn't really matter. Right, all of that needs to go down. The priority is... No. The priority is this place needs to be defensible, and then it needs to have the special buildings. So, first things first, get the alarmed tunnels underway. Next, just demolish all of this stuff. Right, just get rid of all of that. That'll be all gone. Then we can start building the special stuff here. And also, you, my assassin-y friend, need to start... Well, actually, wait for Techless to come into our territory. The moment Techless is in our territory, you can get his army weakened a bit. Also, what's this guy over here? This is your chances. Ooh, 51%. Just take out... You're a Mage of Light. You might be useful to Techless down the line. Actually, what can you even do? What do? You do... Cleansing Corruption. Scouting, Steel Technology, Wounding, and Blocking. Probably best to get you out of the way if we can. Right, give it a flipping go at least. And... No. Failed, but still got some XP. That's fine. We'll try again next turn to get you out of the way. It wasn't a critical failure, so it's fine. Okay. Lord Skrolk, in good shape. And this guy, loyalty 6 out of 10, together with Arkling. You're 8 out of 10. You're fine for the time being. You need to potentially... You should probably head north, actually. You should just head north in preparation for the training of your new army. Because there's no real sign of the elves. Just actually, you could... Can you beat an elf army right now? I don't like the look of this elf army. It's too big, and this army's... No. Okay, scrap the old armies completely. Get up moving in a northwards direction. Soon, you'll be able to train something new at Oixel. And go on then, while we've got the money, let's get the Den of Secrets up. So yeah, I can actually get some permanent Death Runner and Gutter Runner slingers with poison permanently. That strikes me as a sensible idea. Though actually, I think there's a more sensible one. Hang on. Cancel that for the time being, actually. Can we just cancel that? Hang on, can we cancel that? Yes, cancel that. Get the money back, because if I get the... Yeah, in just 4 turns, if I get the scrap heap up, that's extra 2% off the recruitment cost. Screw it. That's worth flipping doing just for the sake of the fact we're going to be training another army in this territory pretty bloody soon, thanks to the fact that Arkling needs a whole new army when we scrap his old one. And while we do actually have some money here... Ooh, hang on. Yeah, that'll flipping do. Let's just get Iron Mines up for 1,600. This place up towards level 3, because then we can get the gold mines up. Anything that produces money, focus on that. And someone has leveled up. Lord Skrolk, unsurprisingly, has leveled up. Okay, Skrolk has got with him a whole bunch of plague stuff. That is definitely true, so probably wouldn't hurt to just start doing a bit of upgrading in this sort of a direction. Yeah. Weapon strength up 6%, 9% then. Ooh. Weapon strength up 12%, and then also +8 melee attack. Yeah, let's get moving in that direction. Let's make that army better. Now, starting in a few turns, we should be in a very good spot to actually just get the warpstone flipping piling in. Now, he's hanging out over there, and Lord Mazdamundi wants to chat with me. He wants peace, and he's willing to pay for it. Fine. You know, actually, you know what? No. Let's get a bit more out here. Let's see if he's willing to pay a bit more. Moderate success chance. No. He will never agree for 300 more gold. Probably should have just accepted it. It was a free 600. It's fine. Right, as for Itza, you stay up there, keep taking territory, yeah, stay up there, move in, make it your new house. Nope, now you're running away. Intriguing. Now, Axotl, I did just see down there, has already fallen to the blue swirly lizards. That means somewhere there's a really big, quite terrifying army of blue swirly lizards floating around. That guy is trying to damage some walls. And is that them? Yep, that's them. Now, where are they going? Because at this point, they could be... Excellent. Clan Skier might be ready to actually take them on. That guy just had his arse handed to him. Possibly those guys did as reinforcements. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he would have even tried to have fought that battle, but okay. You're just going around here. Yeah, the Vampire Coast now owns 2 territories up here. The blue swirly lizards have kind of been kicked out of a huge part of the land. They've just got one big scary army floating around. But they've still got, yeah, they've also got this area. The mouth of Quaviza. But if, yeah, Clan Skier takes them out, he's ready to, he's ready to go into that territory. But he's looted, not moved in. Fine. Interesting. Unless he's going back in now. No, now he's naffing off. And just running straight past his friends, the vampires. Actually, I'm not sure they are friends. I'm friends with both of them. I'm not sure they're friends with each other. And the New World colonies seem temporarily distracted with the Blue Vipers, which is good. They're keeping each other busy, meaning they're not going after my friends in Clan Skier. Now, are you going to take this opportunity to potentially walk into this territory? I think you just did! Okay, so vampiric corruption seems to be, though it's like a ratio, it appears that when vampires take over a territory, immediately the trees just all instant die. But I'm not sure if that means... Well, it appears to mean that vampiric corruption kicks in immediately 100% of the time, which means I'm not quite sure what the value vampiric corruption is for. If, like, the moment vampires take it over, it just becomes vampiric. Fine, and you attempted to wound this guy right back. There's just some back and forth going on here. Unhappy populace. Okay, apparently we've now just got -4 public order for 3 turns everywhere due to the Chamber of Visions. Dear oh flipping dear. And someone tried to wound my flipping destruction guy as well. Screw them. Right, okay, luckily they're all failing, which is good. Right, now we've got ourselves... This is important. Oh, possibly they were annoyed because I kind of, you know, demolished large parts of, like, the town and whatever. Right, this is where things get more interesting. Obviously, warpstone generated, +10. Nice. And the other one may as flipping well actually build the Chamber of Visions, which apparently we demolished, but now we're just rebuilding again. So the Oracle is going to start working for us. Yeah, Lord Recruit rank up, Hero Action Success chance up, loving it. So we'll just build all of that. And this guy doesn't seem in a hurry to come to me. Now, if he doesn't, that's fine. This place's corruption is just creeping up. It won't go too high because... It doesn't... Do we have anything here that produces... Oh, we got nothing here that produces actual Untainted. Though actually I think Skrulk himself does. There's 4 from characters. Yeah, I think that's Skrulk himself, because Skrulk has got the Discipline trait. I think I gave him like 1 or 2 ranks of Disciplined. So, Skaven Corruption is going to go up to a healthy enough level we get Menace below, but not so high we get Public Order debuffs. So I'm actually pretty flippin' happy with that. That actually works out pretty nicely. Soon we will have Warpstone piling in, and we're actually gaining... Actually, 1,060 for the next ritual. 993 right now, and we're about to gain... Well... In the next 5 turns or so, we're going to get another +10. We will just be, yeah, really starting to accelerate in that regard. And over here, you're still training for 1 more turn, but momentarily, Abskit will be ready to go up against the stupid, useless army of Pustin. You just try it, Pustin, alright? You just actually just send your army of flipping slaves. You know, this is going to be a symbolic battle. This is over here. This is Old John. Pustin is Old John. Old John can't come to the phone right now. Old John is going to very shortly be dead. Killed by a much better army. A new John that uses flipping catapults, that uses agents properly. A new John that is just a better John. New John is superior John. Speaking of which, you probably need to head up here. There's now probably local trading slots you can start taking advantage of, because the new John just keeps getting better and better. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough for now, but next time, I suspect we're going to have a rematch with flipping Teclis. And once we're done with our rematch with Teclis, then we're probably going to take Skroke, just teleporting over to this island way over here, to see if we can improve his... Ooh, that's a blood hall. Hello, I like you. Can me and you be friends? I generally get on well with vampires. Yeah, nice. Hello, I'd like to trade with you, please. Apparently I can't. Oh, probably don't have any ports in range. Well, you know what? Let's just be friends and not attack each other. Yay, I like vampires. Though maybe we should stay away from this particular mysterious island. It looks kind of evil. Wait, I'm evil. Oh, we should probably go to that mysterious island. Right, so, all of that to come very, very soon indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Some big, big battles coming up. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been Total War Warhammer 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Wait, did people just vote out democracy? Hang on, what have you just done? Oh, go on, let's have the greatest Oktoberfest ever. Yay! Spain and Russia have announced a new alliance as a result of the warmongering of certain Central European countries. Oh, well, excuse me! My leader from now on, no weaklings will stand in the way of this country's path to glory. Oh, God, Germany, not again!